Time is relative, but change can happen instantly. Imagine discovering today that you don't need to earn more money to multiply your wealth. True financial growth doesn't begin in your wallet, it starts in your mind. Right now, you're about to learn a powerful secret that's never taught in schools, banks, or even business schools. Wealth isn't created by money itself. It's created by a disciplined, focused, and courageous mindset that knows how to multiply it. If this insight is sparking something inside you, hit subscribe and comment below. I will multiply my money with power, because that's exactly what you'll achieve when you apply what you're about to hear. This message draws inspiration from a visionary author, a wise man who understood that wealth isn't about luck or inheritance, but about mental and spiritual principles anyone can activate. Get ready, because this isn't just financial advice, it's mental training to transform you into a natural multiplier of value, abundance, and money. Chapter 1. The first law of multiplication. If you lost every dime you have today, how long would it take you to bounce back? The answer isn't found in your bank balance, it lies within you, your vision, your value, your trained mind. Most people believe the key is earning more income. But true multiplication doesn't start with money, it starts with something invisible yet incredibly powerful. Wealth isn't about your environment, it's about your mental focus. Horace and Stuart Martin made this crystal clear. If your mind doesn't change, your money won't stick around. You can earn it, but you'll lose it. You can receive it, but you'll dilute it. Only a mind trained in abundance can hold on to and multiply wealth. Think about it, why do some people make millions and still go bankrupt, while others with far less build lasting empires? It's not luck or chance, it's a mental law. A mind locked on purpose turns every dollar into a multiplying seed. Martin said every person carries an invisible bank, not one that prints bills, but one that generates opportunities, ideas, creativity, persistence, and faith. That bank lies in your mind. If you think with scarcity, you multiply debt. If you think expansively, you multiply opportunities. Here's the first powerful key no one teaches you. It's not about working harder, it's about thinking smarter. It's not about earning more, it's about retaining, reinvesting, building systems, and spotting opportunities where others only see obstacles. To do this, you must adopt one mindset, the multiplier mindset. Who is the multiplier? It's the person who understands that every dollar, every cent is a worker. Like any worker, it can either work for you or against you. The consumer says, I work hard, I deserve to spend it. The multiplier says, I work hard now, I'll make what I earn work for me. The difference lies in how you see money. For the consumer, money is a reward. For the multiplier, it's a tool, a vehicle, a means, not the destination. Money only grows when you put it into motion with intention. Martin emphasized this: save, invest, reinvest, but above all, think with purpose. The problem for many is they've never decided what they truly want. They want wealth, but lack purpose. They want freedom, but have no vision. Without vision, every dollar disperses, because money doesn't stay where there's no direction. Imagine every bill that enters your life asking, what am I for? If you can't answer, that money will flow to those who can. To consumption, advertising, impulse, urgency. That's why the first law of multiplication isn't saving, investing, or working more. The first law is this: have a clear, strong, and powerful vision for what you'll do with wealth before you even have it. Martin put it like this: a person with a mission becomes a magnet. Ideas come, the right people show up. Doors open because the universe responds to clarity with opportunity. When that happens, making money stops being the goal, it becomes the natural result. So today, instead of asking how to get more money, ask yourself, what will I do with wealth when it arrives? Who will I become when I have it? What impact do I want to leave? Because when money senses you have a higher purpose for it, it begins to flow. And when it arrives with purpose, it multiplies. A mind focused on a higher goal is fertile ground where money takes root. This is how the multiplier's journey begins, with vision, purpose, and direction. Now that you know this first law, get ready, because in the next chapter, you'll discover how the energy of your words can open or shut the doors to your prosperity. Multiplying your money isn't magic, it's mindset, purpose, and law. Chapter 2. The language that creates or destroys wealth. Have you ever stopped to really listen to how you talk about money? Not what you think or wish, but what you actually say every day without realizing it. This is too expensive. Money never lasts. Making money is so hard. Every word you speak is shaping your reality. It's a decree, an energetic contract, a seed that will inevitably grow and bear fruit. Your words are silent architects shaping your financial future. Horace and Suet Martin warned us that wealth isn't built on complaints, it's built on convictions. And the clearest way to discover your true convictions is to listen closely to how you speak. Your words send powerful signals to the universe, to your subconscious, to your creative energy. If your language is sowing scarcity, you can't possibly harvest abundance. It's as impossible as planting thorns and expecting roses. Those who speak poverty program poverty into their lives. Those who speak abundance call it forth. Martin taught that language is invisible action, not just sound, but vibration, and what vibrates attracts. Just like a magnet pulls metal, your words attract money. Try this. Listen to how a person with a wealthy mindset talks versus someone stuck in scarcity. One says, "There are plenty of opportunities." The other says, "Everything is too hard." One affirms, "I can do this." The other doubts, "That's not for me." One declares, "I am creating wealth." The other laments, "I'm just surviving." Do you hear the difference? It's not just style, it's mindset. And mindset always reveals itself through language. Your words or contracts make sure what you're signing benefits you. Martin warns that every limiting statement about money is a direct order to your mind, and your obedient mind will make sure you live it. When you say, "I never have enough," your mind activates a scarcity filter. When you say, "I can't afford it," your mind shuts down possibilities. When you say, "That's impossible for me," your subconscious closes the doors before you even get close. So, what's the solution? Learn to speak the language of wealth, not from wishful thinking, but from active faith. From a mind that understands the invisible creates the visible. Say, "I am attracting new opportunities every day. Money finds me because I'm useful, because I contribute, because I solve problems. I am learning to multiply everything that comes into my hands." This isn't self-delusion, it's reprogramming. It's the first step to clear the ground and plant a new destiny. Martin said no one becomes a millionaire thinking like a poor person, but no one transforms without first changing their internal dialogue. Here's one of his most powerful lessons. What you constantly affirm becomes law for you. Your mouth is a brush, your words are colors, and your life is the canvas where the masterpiece is painted. That's why true change begins not just when you work harder, but when you speak differently. Today, I challenge you to pay attention. Every time a scarcity phrase tries to slip out, stop, breathe, and change it. Where you used to say, "This is very difficult," say, "I am growing by facing this challenge." Where you used to say, "I don't have money," say, "I am opening channels to receive more." Where you used to say, "I'm bad with finances," say, "I am learning to master my money." The power is simple yet profound, and that's where the real transformation begins. Because if you want to multiply your money, first multiply the quality of your language. Cleanse your vocabulary of scarcity. Declare what you desire, not what you fear. Affirm what you will build, not what limits you. Your voice is your power. Use it to create wealth, not justify lack. This chapter is your reminder. Words create paths or block them, and every day, you choose which path to speak. Chapter 3, the attitude that opened the doors to money. Money doesn't just follow effort, it follows energy. And that energy has a name: mental attitude. Horace and Suet Martin understood this long before many others. It's not enough to want more money. It's not enough to work hard. It's not enough to know about finances. The true master key to multiplying what you have is your attitude toward what you do. The person who acts with enthusiasm and faith even without experience will go farther than the expert who moves with doubt and fear. Martin said attitude is not a consequence, it's a cause, a mental seed that decides how your days, your income, and your businesses will grow. Because if you face each day with complaints, heaviness, and resignation, money feels it. Yes, money feels it. Money is sensitive to the spirit with which it's attracted, and this isn't mysticism, it's practical psychology. Have you noticed how some people radiate an energy that opens doors? Without talking about millions, without pretending, without exaggerating, they just walk with certainty, purpose, and decision. That is attitude. And that is also capital. It's not just about what you do, it's how you do it. Try this mental test. Two people sell the same product. One offers it with fear, apologies, and timidity. The other offers it with faith, confidence, and passion. Which one do you think sells more? Same product, same price, different attitude. Martin taught this clearly. The energy you put into your economic activity is more valuable than the activity itself. Money responds first to your internal state. Are you working with gratitude or complaint? Are you creating with passion or hesitation? Your attitude is the gateway to financial success. Are you stepping forward with faith or held back by doubt? Are you driven by a clear vision or paralyzed by fear? The journey to growing your wealth starts with growing your enthusiasm. Yes, enthusiasm, that unstoppable force that ignites from within you and radiates to everyone who hears your voice, watches your moves, or crosses your path. You don't have to have it all figured out to own a winning attitude. In fact, attitude is exactly what will guide you to the answers. Horace Suet Martin once said there are people who may be poor in their pockets but rich in spirit, and those are the ones who break through barriers fastest because their minds are already operating on a higher plane. This isn't about faking it. It's about sparking a fire, sparking your commitment to life, to personal growth, to your unique talents. That flame is magnetic. Clients feel it, ideas chase it, opportunities gravitate toward it. Because a positive attitude isn't naivety, it's vision. It's boldly declaring with your soul what you can't yet see but deeply believe is coming. Money flows toward clarity, confidence, and decisive action. And here's the truth. You can choose that mindset today, not when the results arrive, not when you have everything perfectly lined up, but right now, smack in the middle of your journey and your challenges. Remember, gold isn't uncovered by winding, it's discovered through relentless determination. Are you ready to wake up every morning with the energy of a builder? Ready to smile before your bank balance climbs? Ready to claim victory while you're still in the fight? That's the attitude that multiplies. That's the energy that sets you apart from the average. That's the mindset that transforms modest earnings into massive fortunes. Martin taught that every great entrepreneur, every wealth creator, every visionary started with an attitude that stood apart from the crowd. That difference wasn't luck, it was conviction. Life doesn't reward you for what you do, it rewards you for how you do it. So, look at your day not as a victim, but as a creator. Every interaction, every action, every decision is fertile ground, and you choose whether to plant it with joy or anxiety, focus or haste, power or doubt. Growing your money starts with growing your mindset, and that mindset doesn't come from outside. It's cultivated from within. Start there today. Elevate your attitude and watch money begin to follow. Chapter 4. The hidden principle that turns time into wealth. It's not that you don't have enough time, it's that you lack purpose. Thousands of people say every week, I don't have enough time. But it's not about the hours you have, it's about the direction you take. Every minute holds value that most people overlook. Those who grasp this truth take control of their destiny. Horace Suet Martin revealed a secret many ignore. The key isn't working more hours, it's mastering every moment you have. Some people grind 10 hours a day and barely get by. Others, in just 2 hours of deep focus, build businesses, close deals, and design their futures. What's the difference? The hidden principle, the smart use of time. This principle rests on a powerful truth. Money is simply the result of how you invest your energy over time. Martin taught that everyone, whether rich or poor, successful or frustrated, has the same 24 sacred hours. The difference is how they use them. Ask yourself right now, what am I investing my best hours in? Am I planting seeds that will grow income, or am I just putting out fires without a plan? Because here's the key. Time multiplies when it's aligned with clear purpose. Whoever masters their time masters their wealth. Every minute wasted on distraction, complaining, or confusion is a seed left unsown. But every minute spent with intention is a brick in your personal empire. Martin said it plainly. The enemy isn't lack of resources. The real thief of your prosperity is the unconscious loss of your time. And here's why that's so powerful. You don't have to wait to have more money to start. You just need to make what you already have, your present time, more valuable. Here's a practical exercise. Break your day into blocks and track how many of those blocks bring you closer to your financial goals. Are you creating, learning, selling, communicating, serving, or are you just surviving amid screens, excuses, and meaningless busyness? Don't confuse activity with productivity. Moving doesn't mean advancing. Martin insisted on this point. Many people live busy lives without direction. They feel like they're doing a lot but achieving little, and that's the most dangerous trap, the illusion of progress. That's why, if you want to multiply your money, start by multiplying the value of your minutes. A minute of clarity is worth more than an hour of confusion. A minute of focused action can generate more income than days of scattered work. This principle holds hidden power. When you start honoring your time, the universe begins to honor your results. How do you honor time? By planning what truly matters before the urgent demands your attention. By cutting out distractions that don't add value. By reserving blocks to build, not just react. by asking yourself constantly, is what I'm doing right now bringing me closer to or farther from my wealth? Martin affirmed that the great men and women of success were marked by one thing, an acute awareness of time. It wasn't talent, luck, or capital, it was the art of treating every minute as a sacred investment. Wealth isn't found on the clock, it's found in what you do when the clock is ticking. The clock is ticking, and today is the day you start. It's time to close the cycles that drain your energy. Zero in on what truly creates value. Cut out the unnecessary distractions. Fuel your energy with clear direction, because when you do, everything shifts. Your ideas sharpen, your mind clears, your life gains unstoppable momentum, and the money starts flowing not by chance, but by design. Martin had a simple yet groundbreaking vision. Multiply your time, and your money will multiply naturally. That's exactly what happens when your day aligns with your inner wealth. Outer wealth? It's just a matter of time, but this time, it's time well invested. Chapter 5. Your environment is a secret key. Show me where you spend your days, and I'll show you your financial future. It might seem invisible, but your environment shapes your mindset, and your mindset shapes your bank account. You become the average of the voices you hear every day. Martin wasn't talking about fancy surroundings. He meant something far more powerful, the invisible atmosphere where your mind lives. Who do you talk to daily? What do you hear as you walk? Are you feeding your mind or starving it? What kinds of ideas float in the air you breathe? Wealth starts as a state of mind, and that state is influenced every second by what surrounds you. Words, gestures, attitudes, energy. Everything either programs you or limits you. A mind trapped in complaints can't create abundance. If your conversations are full of scarcity, comparison, and criticism, you're unknowingly planting seeds of poverty. But when you surround yourself with people who speak with vision, who plan, build, and dream with eyes wide open, your frequency shifts and your destiny follows. Martin repeated this vital rule: surround yourself with ideas that lift you up, and run from those that drain you. And it's not just about people. Your environment includes everything you consume with your eyes, ears, and heart. What do you see when you wake up? What sounds fill your home? Do your social networks inspire you or distract you? Does your workspace motivate you or hold you back? Each of these elements can either drive your wealth or silently sabotage it. Martin urged us to transform our environment into a temple of prosperity, and guess what? You don't need money for that. What you need is intention. Change what hangs on your walls. Put up phrases that awaken your greatness. Fill your space with order, not chaos. Listen to audios that ignite your belief in yourself. Make your phone a tool for growth, not a prison of comparison. Because when your environment vibrates on a higher frequency, your mind starts operating on a whole new level, and that's where true multiplication is born. Martin taught that often, it's not the person who's failing, it's their environment programmed for failure. You live around people who say, "That's not for us. Money only comes to the lucky." It's too late. That's an impossible dream. Without realizing it, their beliefs become your limits. But if you decide to change your atmosphere, even if only mentally, you start reprogramming your entire life. Surround yourself with books that talk about abundance. Surround yourself with voices that believe in the future. Surround yourself with spaces where ideas soar, not crawl. Surround yourself with action, not excuses. This isn't cheap motivation, it's a mental law. Your mind absorbs your environment like a sponge. Want deep, lasting change in your finances? Start with your atmosphere. Change the air you breathe mentally. Eliminate the toxic. Cultivate the fertile. And yes, this means making tough decisions. Distance yourself from friendships that no longer build you up. Close the door on soulless conversations. Say no to what you once tolerated out of habit. Every sacrifice you make for your growth is a direct investment in your prosperity. A mind that thrives in an elevated environment produces abundant fruit. Martin shared stories of men who, by changing their circle of influence, multiplied their vision, their income, and their inner power. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Create a space, even a small one, where everything you see, hear, and feel reminds you of who you're meant to be. A corner with your goals, a wallpaper with your vision, a daily audio that lifts you up, a conversation that awakens your greatness. Your environment isn't a luxury, it's a powerful tool. Use it. Shape your outer world so your inner world can flourish, and watch how fast the money flows when your mind and environment work in harmony. Chapter 6. The habits that multiply your money. You don't need to pull off grand gestures to grow your wealth. What you really need is to consistently repeat the right actions every single day, no exceptions. While the world chases quick fixes and magic formulas, the truly wealthy focus on perfecting their habits. Success isn't a one-time event, it's the natural outcome of disciplined routines. Martin put it bluntly, money doesn't respond to wishes, it responds to discipline. No matter how big your dreams are, if your daily routine doesn't back them up, your wealth will never show up. But once you start building smart financial habits, the multiplication of your money becomes automatic. Here's the secret. Your habits are like tiny, invisible seeds planted in your bank account. And these are some of the key habits the great sage taught to transform your relationship with money. 1. Save as if it were a sacred law. Martin didn't see saving as sacrifice, but as dormant power waiting to be unleashed. Every dollar you intentionally set aside sends a clear message to the universe. I'm ready for more. It doesn't matter how much you earn. What truly matters is how much you keep wisely, because someone who doesn't respect small amounts can never sustain large sums. Start by saving 10%, then push it to 20%. And if you can, save before you spend, not after. This single habit alone can transform your entire financial future. 2. Guard your expenses like a vigilant temple keeper. This isn't about living in fear, but about living with awareness. Every unnecessary expense is a leak draining your financial energy. Martin warned, a small leak can sink a big ship. Ask yourself, do I really need what I'm about to buy? Is this purchase bringing me closer to my vision, or just numbing temporary frustration? Start treating money like a valuable servant, give it clear commands. Don't waste it on fleeting whims that cost years of progress. 3. Invest in your mind like it's $1 million business. This habit is common among everyone who has multiplied their fortune. Read, study, learn, and model those who have already succeeded. There's no investment more profitable than acquiring wisdom. One single idea put into action can completely change your income. Put your money into books, mentorships, courses, and experiences that expand your horizons. Every new skill increases your market value, and what you are is what you charge. 4. Visualize your financial goals every morning and every night. This habit might seem invisible, but it's one of the most powerful tools you have. Martin taught that the subconscious mind thrives on clear, repeated images. Close your eyes daily and picture your ideal financial life. Feel it as if it's already happening. See yourself making decisions from a place of abundance. This isn't magic, it's deep mental programming. Your brain will start seeking out paths, people, and opportunities you never noticed before. 5. Take action every single day, even if it's just a small step. Habits aren't intentions, they're actions. Do something daily that moves you closer to financial freedom. It could be making a sale, studying a new strategy, cutting an expense, having a crucial conversation, or investing even if just a little. The daily sum of these consistent steps builds a mountain of wealth. Martin described these habits as invisible gears. When you keep them turning steadily, they activate a silent machine that works for you even while you sleep. And before you know it, money starts multiplying because your life is aligned with abundance. You're no longer waiting on luck, you're creating results. The poor improvise, the rich program themselves, and you can start programming yourself today. Make a pact with yourself. For the next 30 days, commit to installing at least 3 of these habits and don't break that promise. Because what you repeat with faith becomes part of who you are. Remember, you don't have to do extraordinary things, you just have to do the right things every day without fail. Then, you'll see the results. Money doesn't come to those who want it desperately. It comes to those who have built the internal structure to sustain it. Chapter 7. Serve with excellence and money will serve you. Want to earn more? Serve better. Want to become indispensable? Deliver more value than anyone else. This principle is timeless. Those who enrich the lives of others inevitably enrich their own. Martin repeated this with unwavering wisdom. The world pays generously for those who master the art of serving with excellence. Here's a truth many still haven't grasped. Money isn't something you chase, it's something you attract. And you attract it by raising the quality of what you deliver. Service equals power. Many wonder why some people earn millions while others barely get by. The answer isn't luck or talent, it's the level of service. The person who delivers more value, with more passion and commitment, is the one who ultimately gets rewarded the most. It doesn't matter what your profession is or what industry you're in, excellence always gets rewarded, and mediocrity, no matter how justified, always comes at a steep cost. Money reflects your impact. Every dollar you receive represents a problem you've helped solve. The more problems you solve and the better you solve them, the more money flows to you. Martin shared a revolutionary idea: multiply the good you do, and you multiply your income. It's not about working longer hours, but about delivering higher quality. Do your work as if your future depends on it, because it does. Go above and beyond what you're paid for, and you will be paid more than you ever imagined. Here's a powerful habit few truly practice, but the wealthy live by every single day. Always give more than you're paid. Go beyond the call of duty. Add that extra detail. Perfect that delivery. Enhance that product not because someone demands it, but because that's who you are. That's what makes you unforgettable, unmatched, and absolutely indispensable. And when you become indispensable, clients don't just come back, they seek you out, recommend you to others, and pay you whatever you ask. Your attitude defines your altitude. In the world of service, your attitude is your signature. Bring love, enthusiasm, and gratitude to everything you do. Let every word you speak, every action you take, be an experience. Ever wonder why great brands grow exponentially? It's because they make people feel good. That doesn't require a fortune, it requires a choice. Choose to surprise, delight, solve problems, uplift, and watch how money starts following you like a loyal shadow. Don't expect instant recognition. Be the sower. Many quit because they don't see quick results. But as Martin reminds us, the sower doesn't see the harvest the same day he plants the seed, but it always comes. Serve today as if your abundance is about to explode tomorrow. Do it without expecting applause, without needing to be asked. Do it because it's your nature to act like someone who already lives in abundance. Then watch how the universe responds, how the market responds, how opportunities find you without you even searching. When you serve from the soul, money becomes spiritual. Service isn't just a financial strategy, it's a deep connection with abundance itself. Every time you give your best, you're training your mind to receive the best life has to offer. Martin said it clearly, money should never be the goal. It should be the result of a noble purpose. And when that purpose is to elevate the lives of others, money becomes an inevitable byproduct. How do you put this into action right now? Make a list of everyone you serve: clients, coworkers, family, community. Think about how you can add more value to their lives. Identify one concrete way to exceed their expectations, maybe an extra call, a personalized touch, an improvement, or an unexpected detail. Do it today, not tomorrow. Start acting like someone who already lives at a higher level, because when you serve like a millionaire, you become one by right. Chapter 8. Think like a billionaire. Act like a creator. Your current financial reality is a direct reflection of your mindset. Want to multiply your money? First, multiply your vision. Martin made it clear. Every great achievement starts with a mind trained for greatness. And this is where many trip up, not because opportunities are lacking, but because limiting beliefs are abundant. Every external change begins with a mental transformation. Some grind day and night, but see no results. Why? Because their minds are stuck in scarcity, doubt, and fear. Meanwhile, others achieve in a single year what some don't in a lifetime. The difference isn't effort, it's mindset. Multiplying your money isn't just a strategy, it's an internal evolution. It begins when you choose to stop thinking like a survivor and start thinking like a creator of realities. Limited thinking produces limited income. If you believe you can only earn just enough to get by, that's exactly what you'll manifest. Your mind is a results factory, and what it produces depends on the mold you give it. Want to multiply your income? Break the mold. Start imagining yourself earning 5, 10, even 20 times more, not out of greed, but with purpose. Martin said, money in the hands of an inspired mind becomes a blessing for all. That's why expanding your thinking is essential. Your purpose needs resources, and your resources depend on your level of consciousness. It's not just about earning more, it's about creating more mental value. Every millionaire idea started with a different thought, someone daring to think bigger, to imagine broader horizons. Martin taught that the mind is fertile ground, and those who cultivate it with elevated ideas harvest material wealth. Are you planting seeds of greatness, or just recycling thoughts of lack? The first step to multiplying your money is this: renew your internal dialogue. Think abundance but act with excellence. Visualizing wealth isn't enough. You have to move like someone who knows it's already on the way. Martin insisted that action is the bridge between thought and reality. Want to attract bigger financial opportunities? Act now like someone who deserves them. Don't wait to have the money before you start thinking like a rich person. Start thinking like a rich person so the money comes to you. The creator's mind seeks solutions, not excuses. Those who multiply their money don't ask, "Why can't I?" They ask, "How can I?" They focus on possibilities, not limitations. They don't wait for the environment to change, they change their mindset to transform the environment. And that's the stark difference between the one who survives and the one who multiplies. Create a vision that surpasses you. and money will come as your ally. What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? That bold, powerful, inspiring vision, that's what will elevate you to a new financial level. Because when you have a why that burns inside you, the how appears on its own. Martin wrote, "A clear, determined mind full of purpose has more power than gold." So visualize, believe, declare, act, and then act again. Not from desire, but from the unshakable certainty that you were born for more. Concrete steps. Craft a bold new financial vision, not something comfortable or easy, but something that pushes you to grow mentally and emotionally. Start by catching your limiting thoughts every time you hear yourself say, "I can't do this," or "It's too hard." Flip the script to, "I am learning how to make this happen." Live as if you're already embodying that vision. Your words, your choices, your actions, they all need to align. Because when your inner self rises, your outer world rearranges itself to match. Chapter 9. Rich Habits. Rich Results. Wealth isn't a stroke of luck. It's the natural outcome of consistent, conscious habits. If you haven't yet multiplied your money, it's not because you lack ability, it's because your habits don't align with abundance. Napoleon Hill put it plainly, financial success depends less on how much you earn and more on how you think, decide, and act every single day. That's habit. The decisions you repeat until they shape your destiny. Your habits are your financial operating system. We all follow patterns. Some people spend first and think later. Others think first and watch their money grow. What's your pattern? Hill taught that wealthy people aren't slaves to impulse, they're masters of focused repetition. Keep repeating poor decisions, and don't expect rich results. It's simple, yet powerful. The real difference between those who thrive and those who struggle lies in their daily rituals. Every morning, do you wake up thinking about opportunities or debts? Are you focused on creating value or just surviving? Because every day is an investment, and your habits are the compound interest of your mind. Millionaires aren't addicted to money, they're addicted to growth, excellence, and long-term vision. Hill explained it like this: daily discipline, more than occasional inspiration, builds empires. Habit number 1, pay yourself first. No matter your income, always set aside a portion for yourself before paying anything else. This simple act transforms financial destinies because it sends a clear message to the universe. My growth comes first. It doesn't matter if it's just 5% or a few coins at first. What matters is the signal you're sending. You are your best investment. Habit number 2, feed your mind daily. Hill practiced this religiously, reading, reflecting, writing. Investing in your mind is like multiplying your money without relying on anyone else. Why? Because an educated mind doesn't just solve problems, it creates opportunities, businesses, solutions, and connections. That's worth far more than any paycheck. Make reading, intentional listening, and self-reflection sacred rituals. Habit number 3, manage your finances like a leader. Most people fear numbers, avoid them, or procrastinate. But wealth builders face reality head-on. Review your income, expenses, and investments regularly. Know your cash flow as intimately as the back of your hand. Because where there's no clarity, there's chaos, and money runs from chaos. Habit number 4, decide from vision, not emotion. Spending often happens because we need something or because we want to feel something. Those who multiply their money don't react, they plan. Their choices aren't driven by impulse but by purpose. And here's the best part. True freedom begins when you stop buying to impress others and start buying to evolve yourself. Habit number 5, surround yourself with growth-minded people. Hill said, "Show me your 5 closest friends, and I'll show you your future." You absorb the ideas, energy, and beliefs of your environment. If you're surrounded by complaints, excuses, and mediocrity, it will stick to you without you even noticing. But if you surround yourself with dreamers in action, billionaires on the move, your standards will rise naturally, and that's when your habits shift effortlessly. Keep it simple. Do what's powerful. Make it your own. You don't need 100 habits, you only need a few that you master with excellence. Every habit is a root, and deep roots yield abundant fruit. So pick one habit today and commit to it for 30 days. Watch how your mindset transforms and how your bank account follows. Chapter 10. The energy of money. The frequency you need to tune into. Money is energy. The real question is, are you tuned to the right frequency to receive it? We're often taught to see money as something physical, tangible, something you can hold. But what the wealthy understand is that money is far more than paper or coins. It's energy, a vibrational frequency that responds to your mindset, your beliefs, and above all, your emotions. Napoleon Hill in *Think and Grow Rich* shared a powerful truth. Whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. How does this relate to money? Money isn't just a tool for exchange, it's a mirror of your internal vibration. If you keep vibrating at a low frequency filled with doubt, fear, or scarcity, money won't flow to you abundantly. But when you raise your energy to a frequency of abundance, confidence, and gratitude, money begins to flow effortlessly. Energy and frequency, this is the universal language. Every thought, every feeling, every action emits an energetic frequency. The wealthy know this. Successful people vibrate at the frequency of abundance, while those struggling to get by often vibrate at scarcity. Here's the key. Money responds to your energy. Wealth isn't just about earning more, it's about being open to receiving more. And to receive, you must first tune into the right frequency. Imagine you're an antenna. If your antenna is set to a low frequency, you won't pick up signals of abundance. But when you dial into a higher vibration, opportunities for wealth start coming your way effortlessly. So, how do you tune your frequency to attract more money? First, cultivate an abundance mindset. The very first step is to shift your thinking from scarcity to abundance. When you constantly fixate on what you don't have, what's missing, or the fear of loss, you're operating at a low frequency. Abundance isn't just about money, it's a mindset. When you truly believe that money is limitless and that there's always enough to go around, you begin tuning your energy to attract opportunities and wealth. Make it a daily habit to practice gratitude. Appreciate what you already have, no matter how small it seems. Expressing gratitude sends a powerful signal to the universe that you're open and ready to receive more. Second, build unshakable self-confidence. How you see yourself and what you believe you're capable of achieving directly impacts your ability to attract money. Doubts about your skills or your worthiness to generate wealth act like roadblocks, shutting down your money flow. But when you have faith in yourself, your talents, and your ability to create value, you align with a frequency of confidence and abundance. Self-confidence is the master key to unlocking prosperity. When you believe in yourself, you naturally attract people, opportunities, and situations that help you thrive. Third, take action from a place of abundance. Your energy isn't just about your thoughts, it's about what you do. Money and opportunities follow decisive action. When you act with determination, confidence, and wisdom, you align your behavior with the frequency of abundance. Courageous moves, smart decisions, and investing in yourself and your projects are powerful ways to raise your vibration. Action creates momentum, and momentum creates wealth. Fourth, break free from limiting beliefs about money. Many of us grow up with false ideas about money, that it's bad, hard to come by, or never enough. These limiting beliefs are invisible chains holding you back from your true financial potential. It's crucial to release these mental blocks. Replace them with empowering beliefs about wealth. Repeat affirmations like, money flows to me easily. I deserve to be rich. Abundance is within my reach. Reprogram your mind to welcome prosperity. Fifth, surround yourself with high vibration people. Remember, money is a social energy. When you spend time with people who think big, stay optimistic, and believe in abundance, your own energy lifts. Being around those who live in prosperity mentally, emotionally, or financially helps you tune your frequency to attract more money. Take a moment to evaluate your circle. Are the people around you vibrating at the right frequency? Are they helping you raise your energy? This is the law of attraction in action. Finally, keep in mind that everything you attract in life reflects your internal vibration. If you want to draw money toward you, you must first elevate your energy, shift your mindset, and act with confidence. The law of attraction works when you align yourself with what you desire. Tune your mind to the frequency of abundance, and money will start flowing to you in ways you never imagined. And that, my friend, is how you multiply your money. It's not just about how you manage it, it's about the frequency at which you attract it. Chapter 12, The Law of Prosperity. Taking the right action at the right time. Action is the engine that turns ideas into reality. Without action, your intentions stay stuck in your mind and never manifest in the physical world. But the right action, taken at the perfect moment, can open doors you didn't even know existed. When we talk about the law of prosperity, we're referring to a universal principle. Money and abundance follow those who take actions aligned with their goals and desires. Dreaming or visualizing success isn't enough. True wealth demands discipline and the ability to act decisively when opportunity knocks. It's the skill to execute strategic decisions in harmony with life's flow that sets you apart. Prosperity is a cycle action multiplied. Many people think prosperity comes from a brilliant idea or a big investment, but the real secret lies in how you execute those ideas and make your money work for you. This is where the law of prosperity shines. Taking action sparks a cycle of abundance that feeds back into itself. Every action you take toward building prosperity is an investment that generates more wealth, both tangible and intangible. When you move forward with determination and focus, the universe responds by amplifying your efforts. Picture this: every step you take, no matter how small, is like planting a seed. If you nurture that seed with consistent effort, patience, and dedication, it will grow into a strong tree that bears the fruits of wealth and abundance. But if you hesitate, procrastinate, or fail to act, those seeds remain unplanted. Without action, there is no growth. Now, let's talk about the powerful connection between money and time. Time is the most precious resource we have. Unlike money, which can be earned again, lost time is gone forever. On the journey to wealth, many people focus too much on what they can do with money. But the real secret is understanding that money isn't the most important asset. Time is the true engine of prosperity. When you take the right action at the right moment, you're using your time efficiently, which maximizes your chances to create wealth. Wealthy people grasp the value of time and refuse to waste it on activities that don't deliver results. They act with purpose, knowing that every minute invested in the right business or opportunity will return far more than what they put in. Next, let's dive into the importance of decision and commitment. One of the key ingredients to multiplying money is the ability to make swift, confident decisions. Too often, people get stuck in analysis paralysis, overthinking every option and missing their window of opportunity. Effective action springs from clarity of purpose and the courage to decide boldly. This takes guts because uncertainty will always be part of the journey. But when you decide firmly and act immediately, you're sending a powerful message to the universe. You trust yourself and your abilities. Deciding without hesitation is what fuels your momentum. Prosperity doesn't favor the hesitant, it rewards those who fully commit to their vision. Now, let's explore the art of tuning into the right moment. If you truly grasp this concept, the right opportunity can show up at any time, but you must be ready to seize it. This doesn't mean waiting passively for luck to strike, it means staying alert and attuned to the signals the universe sends you. Being in the right place at the right time is what separates the wealthy from the rest. It also means having the vision to spot opportunities where others see only obstacles. Successful people have a unique ability to identify chances and act immediately. They don't wait for perfect conditions. They're committed to their vision and disciplined enough to take action when the moment arrives. Finally, let's put the law of prosperity into practice. The next step is perseverance. Taking action is just the beginning. The real secret lies in consistency. The difference between those who achieve prosperity and those who fall behind isn't just how much they do, but how consistently they do it. Successful people don't quit at the first sign of struggle. They understand that the path to wealth is not a straight line, it's filled with ups and downs, challenges and setbacks. But what sets them apart is their relentless determination and clarity of purpose. Every step they take, no matter how small, moves them closer to their ultimate goal. The law of prosperity works when your actions align with your goals and are executed at the right time. If you want to multiply your money and create real wealth, you must take consistent, purposeful action without waiting for perfect conditions. Wealth comes from trusting yourself, making confident decisions, and acting with clear intent. Now it's your turn. What action will you take today to start multiplying your money? Every step matters. Remember, the universe rewards those who commit fully to their success. So, what step will you take right now? Chapter 13. The power of discipline and patience in wealth. For most people, the idea of instant wealth is incredibly tempting, but true prosperity rarely arrives overnight. It's the result of a slow, deliberate, and above all, disciplined process. In this chapter, we'll explore how discipline and patience become your greatest allies on the road to lasting wealth. Discipline, the foundation of wealth. Discipline is the bedrock upon which all lasting success is built. Without discipline, even the best ideas or investments can crumble. This truth is especially vital when it comes to building wealth, because the difference between fleeting success and lasting prosperity lies in your ability to stay disciplined through every twist and turn of the journey. Making smart financial choices often demands self-control and a long-term game plan. One of the biggest reasons so many people never build real wealth is a lack of discipline. They have dreams or goals to become wealthy, but their actions are driven by emotions and instant gratification instead of a solid, well-executed strategy. Discipline is what keeps you consistent, laser-focused on your long-term objectives, and able to resist the urge to make impulsive moves. Whether you're investing in stocks, real estate, or any other asset, sticking to your plan even when the road gets rocky or results don't show up right away is absolutely critical. But discipline in personal finance isn't just about saving and investing. It's also about making smart choices when times get tough. True discipline means staying the course without faltering, even when your surroundings tempt you to give up or stray. Patience, the reward of steady action. Patience is another essential ingredient on the journey to wealth. Real abundance rarely happens overnight. Most successful people build their fortunes through patience, sticking with their investments and efforts over time. May get discouraged because they expect quick wins. Whether it's the stock market, real estate, or launching a business, these are processes that take time to bear fruit. Patience doesn't mean sitting idle. It means consistently putting in the work, confident that the payoff will come if you remain committed to your plan. Far too often, investors and entrepreneurs abandon their strategies when short-term results disappoint. The true secret to wealth is staying the course patiently, knowing that, over time, success will come. The great entrepreneurs and tycoons throughout history didn't get rich by chasing fast gains. They succeeded because they played the long game. The power of small daily habits. Both discipline and patience are built through small, consistent daily habits that compound into massive results. The key is making sure these habits align with your wealth-building goals. Instead of chasing quick fixes, successful people focus on steady improvement, investing in their knowledge, sharpening their skills, and growing their asset portfolios bit by bit. Every small action you take each day brings you closer to your dreams. Don't underestimate the power of these tiny steps. This might mean saving a little money every month, researching new investment opportunities, educating yourself about the market, or simply keeping your eyes on the long-term price. When you stay disciplined with these habits, time becomes your greatest ally. Don't let fear or impatience derail you. Fear is one of the biggest roadblocks for anyone trying to build wealth. Fear of failure or loss can push you into rash decisions or cause you to quit too soon. But wealth is created by learning to face and overcome fear, not by surrendering to it. At the same time, impatience tempts you to chase shortcuts that don't fit your long-term plan. The antidote to both fear and impatience is a mindset rooted in strategy. Remember this: just like a farmer plants seeds in the soil and patiently waits for the harvest, you must give your financial decisions time to grow and flourish. Patience and discipline, your ultimate financial edge. When you apply patience and discipline to money management, they become your biggest competitive advantages. No matter how volatile the market or how many setbacks you encounter, if you keep your emotions in check and patiently wait for results, your wealth will grow inevitably. Legendary investors and entrepreneurs like Warren Buffett have often said that their greatest secret is the ability to wait, to be patient, and avoid impulsive moves. They don't chase quick wins. They focus on building lasting wealth, knowing that delayed rewards are the richest. How to harness patience and discipline on your wealth journey. If your goal is to multiply your money, remember this: true wealth isn't built overnight. Patience and discipline are your most powerful allies. Consistent, wise, and calm action beats any get-rich-quick scheme every time. Stay steady in your focus, and when challenges arise, see each obstacle as a chance to sharpen your skills in this game. Take the time to build a strong foundation and watch your wealth grow steadily. Keep in mind, wealth isn't just about money, it's a mindset and emotional state. With discipline and patience, you can nurture abundance in every area of your life. Chapter 14. The power of focus and clear vision in creating wealth. Building wealth is no accident. It demands vision, focus, and strategic planning. The world is full of distractions that can pull you off course and away from prosperity. But those who truly succeed are the ones who can zero in on what matters most and keep a crystal clear vision of their goals. Clear vision, your guiding light to success. One of the very first steps on your wealth journey is to define exactly what you want to achieve. Without a clear vision, it's easy to lose your way and make choices that don't align with your true ambitions. Your vision is the mental picture of your desired outcome. It's the roadmap that keeps you steady when the going gets tough. Successful people have a well-defined vision that acts like a beacon, guiding them safely through every storm. When you have a crystal clear vision, every step you take naturally aligns with your ultimate goal. That clarity fuels the drive you need to push through challenges and stay on track. Without a sharp vision of wealth, you risk making impulsive decisions, chasing shortcuts, or pursuing opportunities that don't match your long-term ambitions. Vision doesn't just point you in the right direction, it ignites the motivation that keeps you moving forward, no matter what. Focus, the power to tune out distractions. In today's world, distractions are everywhere, from social media to non-stop news cycles and social pressures. It feels like the universe is constantly pulling you away from your goals. But the most successful wealth builders understand that focus is one of the single most critical ingredients for success. Focus means zeroing in on the activities that truly move the needle toward your financial goals, while cutting out everything else that doesn't add value. It's all too easy to get caught up in busy work that feels important, but doesn't create wealth. Prioritizing what truly matters and dedicating your time and energy to high-impact actions is essential. Focus isn't just about practical money moves like investing, it's also about how you manage your time and energy. Every minute spent on distractions is a minute lost time you could have invested in building your financial future. Focus empowers you to say no to what doesn't serve you, freeing you to concentrate on what truly counts. The power of consistency and daily action. Once your vision is clear and your focus is locked in, it's time to take action. Without action, even the clearest vision and strongest focus won't deliver results. Consistency in your daily efforts is what turns your vision into reality. Wealth isn't built overnight, it grows steadily over time. Every small step, every disciplined choice, brings you closer to your financial goals. Sometimes progress feels invisible, but if you stay focused and work your plan every day, you're laying the groundwork for lasting success. The great entrepreneurs and financial leaders you admire didn't get there by luck. They made smart decisions, worked relentlessly, and stayed focused on what mattered most. Never underestimate the power of small, consistent actions repeated day after day. Control what you can, let go of what you can't. On your journey to wealth, it's easy to get caught up worrying about things beyond your control: market swings, government policies, global events. But those who consistently build wealth focus on what's within their power. You control how you manage your money, how you invest, the financial choices you make, and how you respond to setbacks. There will always be factors outside your control. The key is to pour your energy into what you can influence and adapt to whatever life throws your way. For example, you can't control when the stock market dips, but you can control how you manage your investments, when you buy or sell, and how you diversify your portfolio. Keep your focus firmly on what you can directly impact, not on what's out of reach. Vision and focus keep you on the winning path. The road to wealth is never smooth. You'll face obstacles, setbacks, and even failures. But a clear vision and unwavering focus give you the strength to overcome tough times. When things don't go as planned, your vision reminds you why you started and fuels your determination to keep going. Remember, distractions and setbacks are part of the journey. The key is never losing sight of your vision and staying locked onto your goals. It's easy to get sidetracked, but those who achieve lasting wealth are the ones who keep moving forward, no matter the challenges. Master your path to wealth through vision and focus. To create real, lasting wealth, you must have a vivid vision of what you want and maintain relentless focus on your goals. Wealth isn't a finish line, it's a lifelong journey. The secret is to stay focused, take consistent daily action, and refuse to let the noise of the world pull you off course. Financial success is a marathon, not a sprint. Let clarity and discipline in your vision guide you toward a prosperous, abundant life. Stay focused, act consistently, and never lose sight of what truly matters. Chapter 15. The Mind, your most powerful wealth-building tool. The very first and most crucial step toward creating wealth isn't about money, it's about your mind. Everything starts there: your thoughts, your beliefs, your worldview. Your mind is the workshop where ideas are forged and where the desire that sparks action is cultivated. If you want to build wealth that lasts, you must first master your mind. Learn to channel its power toward creating value, harness the law of attraction, and embrace the power of positive thinking. Your mind is where your wealth journey truly begins. Successful people aren't born with some secret talent, they simply think differently. They understand and apply the law of attraction, the powerful idea that what you focus on and truly believe is exactly what you draw into your life. Your thoughts shape your reality. When you consistently focus on wealth, abundance, and opportunity, that's the energy you magnetize. This is a core truth every millionaire knows. Money follows the mind. It's essential to nurture positive, abundant thoughts. Think of your mind as a garden. Whenever you plant, there will grow. If you sow seeds of scarcity, scarcity is what you'll harvest. But if you plant thoughts of abundance, abundance will flourish. That said, thinking about wealth alone isn't enough. Positive thoughts must be fueled by a burning desire and a firm commitment to take action in line with those thoughts. Thought without action won't move the needle. You have to be crystal clear about what you want and then act with relentless determination to get there. Inner vision, the ability to see yourself as wealthy, is a critical piece of the puzzle. Creating wealth starts with seeing success in your mind's eye before it appears in the physical world. Wealthy people don't view abundance as some distant future event. It's already real to them in their minds. When you imagine yourself rich, you tap into the emotions, feelings, and mindset that come with that success. This inner vision fuels your external actions. You can't create something in the real world if you haven't first created it mentally. To become rich, you must first see yourself as rich. That means having a vivid, clear image of what wealth means to you personally and feeling emotionally connected to that vision. Visualization is a powerhouse tool. By picturing what you want, you're training your mind to believe it's possible. Like a muscle, your mind adapts to what you feed it consistently. When you regularly visualize yourself living in abundance, your mind starts seeking out opportunities, ideas, and actions that bring that vision to life. Self-confidence is the engine behind every success story. Doubt and fear are the biggest roadblocks on the journey to wealth. Too many people sabotage their own progress simply because they don't believe they can achieve their goals. Self-confidence fuels your drive and propels your actions towards success. But here's the truth. Self-confidence isn't something you either have or don't, it's something you build. It grows through small wins and by holding faith in yourself, even when immediate results aren't visible. Every accomplishment, no matter how small, boosts your confidence. When you trust yourself, decision-making becomes clearer, your actions become bolder, and obstacles become stepping stones. Remember, the wealthy didn't get there because they were smarter, they got there because they believed they could. That belief made all the difference. Limiting beliefs can quietly sabotage your path to wealth. We all carry deep-rooted beliefs that shape our lives, some that push us forward, and others that hold us back. Limiting beliefs tell us we're not good enough, don't deserve wealth, or can't change our circumstances. To build wealth, you must first identify and break free from these mental blocks. Every time you catch yourself thinking "I can't," ask, is that really true? The first step to overcoming limiting beliefs is recognizing their existence and deciding they no longer control you. Often, these beliefs come from past experiences or outside influences, but remember, you hold the power to rewrite your story. You are the architect of your life, and your beliefs are the blueprint. Wealth isn't just about money, it starts in your mind. When you cultivate positive thoughts, visualize your success, and believe in your abilities, you're already on the path to abundance. Your mind is your most powerful tool for creating the life you want. Wealth doesn't happen by accident. It's the result of focused thinking, consistent action, and a mindset that refuses to quit when faced with challenges. If you want to build wealth, start by mastering your mind. Think of your mind as fertile ground where you plant the seeds of success and abundance. Tend to it carefully, nurture positive thoughts, and keep your goals in sharp focus. Your journey to wealth begins the moment you take control of your mind and make it your greatest ally on the road to success. Chapter 16. The Power of Action and Perseverance. Building wealth isn't just about positive thinking or visualization. While the mind is the starting point, it's action that transforms ideas into reality. Without action, thoughts remain fleeting dreams that fade away. The real difference between those who succeed and those who don't lies in their ability to act with unwavering determination. Action is the foundation of success in every area of life, especially when it comes to wealth. Without action, all you have are good intentions. What separates millionaires from those stuck in mediocrity is the willingness to take bold steps and keep going, even when the road gets tough. Decisive action. How to take control of your destiny. Taking control of your future demands action that's not just busy, but decisive and laser-focused. It's not enough to simply do something for the sake of doing it. Every move you make must bring you one step closer to your goal. The secret isn't just being active, it's about being strategically active. That means making informed choices, acting with clear purpose, and embracing calculated risks. One of the biggest reasons people hesitate to act is fear of failure. But here's the truth. Failure is simply a lesson in disguise. Every mistake is a golden opportunity to learn, grow, and improve. Successful people don't fear failure, they welcome it as a vital part of the journey toward mastery. Your actions don't have to be perfect, but they must be consistent. Even when things don't go exactly as planned, Every step forward brings you closer to the breakthrough that will turn into success. Put simply, the more you act, the closer you get to wealth. Perseverance, the fuel that drives you when the going gets tough. Action alone isn't enough. There is a crucial companion that must walk with every step you take: perseverance. Perseverance is what keeps you moving forward when obstacles seem impossible to overcome. Life is full of challenges, and the path to wealth is no different. But those who keep pushing, who refuse to quit despite setbacks, are the ones who ultimately win. Perseverance means getting back up when you fall. It means learning from failure and trying again. If one approach doesn't work, you pivot, but you never stop. This relentless grit is what transforms dreams into reality. There will be days when nothing seems to go your way. Results might be slow to show up. But remember, success is a journey, not a sudden event. Perseverance keeps you focused, motivated, and moving steadily toward your goals. The power of learning from every step, every action you take is a chance to learn. Never underestimate the value of experience. While it's essential to keep moving, it's equally important to pause, reflect, and adjust your course as needed. The key is to refine your strategy without losing sight of your ultimate destination. Many people give up at the first sign of trouble because they don't analyze what went wrong. True failure only happens when you stop learning. Millionaires see every challenge as an opportunity to grow, adapt, and sharpen their approach. Make evaluation a constant habit. Ask yourself, what lessons can I take from this? How can I improve moving forward? The entrepreneurial mindset is always evolving, always seeking better ways to succeed. The joy of coherent, consistent action. It's easy to get trapped in procrastination, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. But here's the reality: the perfect moment rarely comes. The perfect opportunity is rarely ideal. What creates opportunity is consistent, coherent action. Wealth builders don't wait for all the stars to align. They know the only thing they control is what they do right now. Every small step, every deliberate action moves the pieces on their board closer to victory. Success isn't an accident, it's the result of a series of intentional decisions and actions. It's the mind in motion, the powerful link between thought and execution. And remember, action isn't just physical movement. It also involves constant mental focus and visualization of your success. Your mind plays a critical role in every action. Before you act, be crystal clear on what you want to achieve. Your mind and body must work as one for your actions to be truly effective. Your thoughts must guide your moves, and your moves must reinforce your positive mindset. When your mind and actions align, you create an unstoppable energy that attracts prosperity. In this way, action becomes more than just doing, it becomes a living expression of your purpose and vision. The formula for success: wealth isn't reserved for a lucky few, it's available to anyone willing to put in the work. The key ingredients: consistent action, learning from failure, and unwavering perseverance. These forces will carry you from where you are today to where you want to be. Act decisively. Learn from every step. Keep going no matter what. Success will follow. Remember, money follows the mind, but the mind must act for wealth to become real. Action is the proof of your commitment to your dreams. Don't let doubt hold you back. Don't miss your chance to act boldly. When adversity strikes, hold fast to perseverance. Success belongs to those who refuse to quit. Chapter 17: The Power of Patience and Wise Decision-Making in the Race for Wealth. Many fall into the trap of chasing quick wins. The hunger for instant success can cloud judgment and lead to rash, poorly thought-out choices. But patience is a vital virtue on the road to lasting wealth. Building a solid fortune doesn't happen overnight. It demands time, patience, and smart, strategic decisions. This chapter dives into why patience is your greatest ally and how wise, long-term thinking is the true path to financial success. Patience, your greatest asset on the journey to wealth. Most people feel the pressure to rush, fearing time is slipping away. But real, lasting wealth rarely comes from instant gratification. Those who practice patience, waiting for the right moment, resisting the lure of quick fixes, are far more likely to achieve genuine prosperity. Stay patient. Stay strategic. Your fortune is being built one smart decision at a time. Building wealth is a journey that unfolds over time through choices that might not pay off immediately, but eventually lead to substantial rewards. Those chasing a quick fix often fall prey to scams or risky investments that end in losses. The secret? Stay composed, analyze every opportunity thoroughly, and wait patiently for the perfect moment to act. The power of informed decision-making can't be overstated. A smart decision isn't just one that looks appealing right now. It's one rooted in solid information, thoughtful reflection, and foresight. Wealth isn't created by impulse, it's built on informed choices backed by data, past experience, and a clear vision of the future. Before making any major decision, it's crucial to weigh every factor. Ask yourself, how will this choice impact my future? Does it move me closer to my long-term goals? Every step you take should align with your vision of wealth, focusing on lasting benefits rather than quick wins. Time and consistency are the real game changers. Patience isn't just about waiting, it's about understanding that true financial success comes from steady, disciplined actions repeated over time. It's these consistent decisions that ultimately lead to meaningful wealth. Think of it like building a house. Each brick may seem small, but over time, those bricks come together to form a strong, lasting structure. Similarly, every financial decision you make, no matter how minor it seems, lays the foundation for your future prosperity. Wealth creation is a marathon, not a sprint. The most successful people focus on what they can control today, making choices that set them up to enjoy the rewards of their hard work down the road. Beware the temptation of quick fixes. In today's world, where instant gratification is king, it's easy to fall into the trap of fast everything. But chasing quick results often leads to financial pitfalls. Instead, cultivate a long-term mindset. Decisions that seem attractive now may carry hidden risks that hurt you later. There are no shortcuts to lasting wealth. Those who try to get rich overnight often lose everything. Patience and thoughtful reflection are your best defenses against these traps. Developing a clear, long-term vision is essential. When you know exactly where you want to go financially, it becomes easier to spot opportunities worth pursuing and to avoid distractions that steer you off course. Every choice should be a step toward that vision, keeping you on a steady path to your goals. A strong long-term vision helps you resist impulsive urges. It's tempting to jump on a seemingly brilliant opportunity, but when you're anchored by your ultimate goal, you make decisions based on logic, not emotion. Patience puts you in the driver's seat. It's not just about waiting for the right moment, it's about mastering your emotions and your environment. Patience shields you from rash decisions and gives you control over your financial journey. And control is crucial for making wise choices and building real wealth. Patience also gives you the space to think, reflect, and adjust your strategy. Instead of reacting hastily to setbacks, you can assess the situation, adapt, and make the best possible moves. True wealth is built on the foundation of patience and smart decisions. Those who can wait for the right moment, make well-informed choices, and act with discipline and consistency are the ones who achieve lasting financial success. Patience helps you lay a solid foundation, while wise decisions guide you toward enduring prosperity. Remember, wealth isn't about instant gratification, it's about creating a financial life that offers security, freedom, and fulfillment over the long haul. Embrace patience and make thoughtful decisions, and you'll be on the path to true success. Chapter 18. The Power of Action in Building Wealth. Wealth isn't just about positive thinking or good intentions. It demands consistent, focused action. Too many people get stuck endlessly planning and reflecting without actually moving forward. That's where the law of action comes in, one of the most powerful forces driving financial success. This chapter dives into how taking concrete steps, aligned with a clear and purposeful vision, becomes the engine that powers wealth creation. Without action, even the best ideas and strategies remain just dreams. Action is the catalyst for change and wealth. Ideas and opportunities alone have no value, they only become real when you act on them. You can have the best intentions, but without action, those intentions won't lead to success. Action transforms your vision into reality. Every step you take toward your financial goals, no matter how small, is progress. While planning is important, what truly matters is how you execute those plans. The key is to take that first step and then keep moving forward with determination and grit. But action must be strategic and consistent. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't often comes down to how they carry out their plans. Action can't be random. It needs to be deliberate and aligned with a clear purpose every step of the way. Taking action without a clear direction can easily lead you astray, wasting your precious time and resources. But when every move you make aligns with your purpose and vision, your efforts don't just add up, they multiply. Each step you take should be in sync with the ultimate goal you're striving for. This focused, strategic approach builds a rock-solid foundation for steady progress, and over time, it creates powerful, lasting results. Now, let's talk about perseverance, the secret ingredient in the recipe for financial success. Wealth rarely arrives overnight. More often, it's a marathon filled with obstacles and setbacks. The people who push through those tough moments, who keep going when most would quit, are the ones who reach their goals. In the early days of any venture or money-making effort, the road is often bumpy and full of challenges. It's easy to feel discouraged when results don't show up right away, but perseverance is what keeps you moving forward despite the hurdles. Those who give up too soon miss out on the success that's just around the corner if they'd only hold on a little longer. Remember, every challenge you face is a chance to learn and grow. By moving forward with grit and determination, refusing to let setbacks stop you, you're not just building wealth, you're shaping your character and resilience. Action demands courage and decisiveness. Fear and doubt often creep in when you're about to make big moves on your path to wealth. Fear of failure is one of the biggest roadblocks that stops people from taking action. But here's the truth. Fear is natural, and it can be conquered. Real wealth is born from brave, bold decisions. Every time you feel fear or hesitation, remind yourself that success rarely comes without taking smart, calculated risks. The key is to weigh those risks carefully and then move forward boldly, because the biggest risk of all is standing still and doing nothing. Purpose is the fuel that drives meaningful action. Your actions must be rooted in a clear, compelling purpose. Purpose gives your efforts meaning and keeps your eyes on the long game. Without it, your actions become random, scattered moves that won't get you where you want to go. A strong, defined purpose empowers you to keep pushing, even when the going gets tough. It sharpens your decision-making and helps you steer clear of distractions. The clearer your purpose, the sharper your focus, and the more consistent your progress. Let's be real. Lasting financial success isn't about luck or quick wins. It comes from steady, intentional action over time. This doesn't mean you have to hustle non-stop or burn out, but your efforts must be consistent and aligned with your values and goals. Money earned through thoughtful, persistent action is not only more satisfying, it's safer. It builds a solid foundation that lets you keep moving forward without riding the roller coaster of sudden highs and lows. Wealth built this way gives you freedom, security, and control because it's the direct result of your effort and wise choices. Action is the engine that drives wealth creation. You can't build wealth without it. Action bridges the gap between your intentions and your success. Planning, learning, and reflecting are important, but true wealth only comes when you take real, concrete steps toward your goals. Every action, no matter how small, moves you closer to your financial dreams. It's not enough to just think about wealth, visualize it, or wish for it. You have to act. When you combine action with patience, strategy, and perseverance, that's when your goals become reality. So don't wait. Start today. Take that first step. Wealth won't wait, and neither should you. Now that you understand how purposeful, strategic action fuels wealth creation, it's time to put this knowledge into motion. Remember, wealth isn't a destination, it's a journey built one decisive, strategic step at a time. Keep in mind, wealth isn't just about money. It's about taking control of your life, creating the opportunities you want, and turning your vision of success into reality. Every choice and every action matters. It doesn't matter if the path feels uncertain or if progress seems slow at first. What counts is that you keep moving forward, take action every day, and stay anchored in your purpose. Stop waiting. Stop putting your dreams on hold. Life is handing you the chance to take control and start acting right now. Your future is in your hands. Wealth creation isn't a mystery or a game of luck, it's a skill. And that skill begins with a single action. If this message lights a fire inside you, subscribe now, drop a comment, and share your commitment to action. Take that first step toward your wealth today. Your future self will thank you. This is just the beginning of a powerful, life-changing journey. Don't wait another moment. Take action now and watch your life transform into the true wealth you've always dreamed of.